Boring. They say it's boring to hear the same songs all the time, and that they can't stop singing those songs all day.
Called. It's because, hundreds of years ago, in France, the first letter carriers had a leather bag called malle to carry letters in.
Pointing. I'll give you my 2 pennies for that tomato, said the boy, pointing to a beautiful, large, ripe fruit hanging on the vine. Called. When I visited there with my friends last year, we decided to eat a curry meal with rice and chicken, called biryani.
Involved. As a lawyer for an insurance company, I frequently investigate the medical histories of people involved in lawsuits.
Named. In January 1899, a German company named Bayer trademarked aspirin for this new drug.
Insulting. Beverbrook had printed an insulting editorial a few days earlier.
Helping. It could drive advances in brain-controlled computers, helping people with disabilities write emails by thinking what they want to write.
Known. Known as the cow of China, tofu's protein is similar in quality to that of meat.
Surrounding. Hot food stored in a thermos can keep its heat for many hours, and in the same way, cold food can remain cold because the vacuum protects it from the warm air surrounding the thermos.
Seeing seen. Seen from space, Earth appears blue, and Mars has a reddish color.
Given. Given a choice, most people would want to spend their lives doing things that they want.
Asked. When asked why, she said her little brother had wanted a bike and now she could give him one.
Spreading. Chickpeas grow up from 8 to 40 inches tall in height, spreading their branches in all directions. Following. Many other sports are more dependent on training and technique, and anyone following a well-structured and appropriate training program should do well. Complaining. I just loved and blessed all my customers. I loved the complaining men as well as the satisfied customers.
Asked. When asked how she had succeeded in the same business where others had failed, she said, I just loved and blessed all my customers.
Depressing. Although this may sound depressing, weather like that used to put a smile on my face because it meant that snow was about to fall. Untreated. And the ear infection, if untreated in young children, can also lead to learning disabilities.
Viewed. When viewed overhead, the moon cannot be directly compared with other objects, and it appears smaller.
Situated at an elevation of 1,350 meters, the city of Kathmandu, which looks out on the sparkling Himalayas, enjoys a warm climate year-round that makes living here pleasant.
Causing. Recently, a severe disease hit Asian nations hard, causing several hundred deaths. Named. He worked along with volunteers for the program, which is named after him, the Jimmy Carter Work Project 2001. Ushering. By 6000 BC they had begun hammering crude objects of copper, and by about 3000 BC they had acquired the know-how to alloy copper with tin to create durable metal tools and weapons, thus ushering in the Bronze Age.
Filling filled. Barney told Fred that he was going to Nick's garage to get his tank filled up with gas.